Hey, Anthony.
Hey.
Let's go to a party. Come on.
Oh, I can't, man. I gotta study.
Yes, you can.
No, I really have to study.
Yo, come on. It's gonna be great. There's gonna be drinks, girls, women.
I don't know. I got a final. I gotta study real bad. I'm sorry. Maybe next time.
You know what? It's still gonna be going on. We'll open the door for you if you come, okay?
Okay. Thank you.
I'll catch back up, okay?
Alright, sure.
Hey, how come you're studying all the time?
Well, I'm taking 22 credits this semester, so it's kind of a lot to keep up with.
Wow, 22 credits? How do you manage all that?
I mean, it's kind of a long story, but I try to do it for my parents because, they went through so much for me, and I just want to pay them back.
Wow, okay. Story time.
Well, so my dad was a humble farmer boy. He worked in the fields. He would help out his parents whenever he could.
Hoi, come here. I need something.
Coming. Okay, what about your mother?
She was the total opposite. She actually lived in a pretty affluent area, and whenever she needed something, she'd always get it. So that was like complete change.
Ate, I need something.
Opo, ma'am, sir.
Somehow, they both ended up at the University of the Philippines. They had an English class together, and he fell in love with her instantly. She wasn't interested at first, but he was really persistent. I mean, it wasn't enough for it to be weird, but it was just enough for her to agree to go out with him. And eventually, they started to get more serious, and they got married. And they started to hear about America. Through ads, through word of mouth, they began to dream of a new life. It sounded great until they realized what they had to leave behind. They tried to convince their parents, but...
Tatay, I want to move to America.
Their parents were reluctant, to say the least, but eventually they headed off to America together. You'd think it got easier after that, right? Well...
Let's order delivery.
It's the third time this week.
I know, but between work and night classes, I haven't even had the chance to cook for you. I'm sorry.
Don't apologize. This is hard on both of us. One more sesame chicken won't hurt, right? I'll call for delivery.
I'm sorry, Anak. I hope you'll forgive me.
It was hard, but they were managing. They knew they could do it, if not for themselves, then for their future child. But then the worst happened.
How are you? Come on, please talk to me. What's up? Tell me what's happening.
The baby, the pregnancy.
I understand. I'm here however long you need.
We left it all in the Philippines. Our friends, our family, everything we knew.
No.
We lost it all. And now our child too. Why? What more do I have to lose?
I wish I knew what to tell you. It's been so hard. And it feels like it was all for nothing. But the Lord doesn't give us anything that we can't handle. We're just so close to starting a family here, and I know it hurts now, but we can't just give up. For you, for me, for our family back home in the Philippines, and for the family we're going to make here. We can't just give up now. We can't give up on it.
I need time.
I know. However long you need, but just know I'll be here, no matter what.
My mom told me that was one of the hardest times of her life. It was hard for her to even get out of bed, let alone get back to work. But she persevered. With all the strength in the world, she slowly rebuilt herself. She was still heartbroken about the miscarriage, but she knew Dad was right. They couldn't give up now. Eventually, after all that heartbreak, my mom was pregnant with my brother Justin. And when he was born, my parents finally had something to show for all their struggles, the family they always wanted. And a little after, I was born. And I was such a cute little baby.
Wow, that's wild.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard for us too, don't get me wrong, but I feel like if my parents can get through all of that, then I owe it to them to persevere through all of this.
Oh, yeah. You're right. Oh, shoot, it's 9 o'clock. Gotta go.
Better get out of here before they run out of drinks.
See you, nerd.
See ya, idiot.